Wellness indicated a target of 20 midwives by the year 2017. At this time, midwifery services are limited to only 3 sites across Nova Scotia. When asked in this House, the minister said the Health Authority is now doing a clinical services review, and women will have to wait until that is complete before midwifery services are expanded. So, Mr. Speaker, will the minister provide this House for plans to expand midwifery services, a timeline for that across Nova Scotia?
The Honourable Minister of Health.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for raising a very important topic, a very, very important women's issue, and really a family issue that many Nova Scotians do want to use midwifery services. We know how strong their prenatal, the birthing, and in particular the postnatal care that midwifery does provide, and especially as an assist to very busy obstetrician gynecologists. And I will rely on that clinical services review before we make and expand a provincial plan.
The Honourable Member for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, Salmon River.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And it's true, Nova Scotia has actually had difficulty recruiting obstetricians, and many across the provinces either have or are retiring. We know that women who have access to midwives experience fewer preterm births, shorter hospital stays, fewer interventions during labour, and they breastfeed more often and longer. I'll table that. And so, Mr. Speaker, the demand for midwifery services far exceeds the capacity of a very small number of employed midwives. So my question for the minister is, can the minister explain how his government plans to support this expansion and integration of midwifery services across the province?
The Honourable Minister of Health.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and pleased to say that where we have those services available, and the one I am most familiar with is on the south shore of Nova Scotia. That service, in fact, is used by some families in the valley where I live, and they certainly speak glowingly about the midwives who provide that service. And we know that the Nova Scotia Health Authority needs to have the right plan in place, work with the IWK on providing this service across the province, and I think the member opposite will see this unfold.